If you don't realize that we're talking about the soul of a nation, then you've missed it. If they've won without honor. No honor at all. The director of the city government was sitting there. He was asked to give evidence. He said, no, he has nothing to say. It was easy for him to say. What are you talking about, Mr. Muna? I was with the president this morning for 5 hours. Yesterday we woke till 11 p.m. You don't know where he is. I am there. I can tell you what he's doing. But he didn't say anything. The argument was, oh, it's a foreigner or not a foreigner. You know, this is a serious matter. And why is it serious? On the 12th, a Cameroonian will go into the polling booth with his ballot. And he's going to put it in the ballot box. For somebody he hasn't seen, for somebody he is not sure that when he's elected, he's going to act for him. The president we have in this country now reigns, maybe he reigns, but for sure he doesn't govern.
My Lord, Mr. President, my lady, my lords, members of the Constitutional Council, the price of greatness is responsibility. That is the price of greatness. It is responsibility. These words, spoken by Winston Churchill in another time, in another context, got to the very heart of the solemn duty that brings us before you. This, Mr. President, my distinguished lords, my lady, is not merely a legal technicality that we debate. It is not. It is not a partisan squabble. It is not. It is a fundamental question that strikes at the very character of our republic. Can a nation be truly sovereign if its leader is not? Can a nation be truly sovereign if its leader is not? The esteemed framers of the Electoral Code, in their profound wisdom, foresaw such a peril. That's what they foresaw, and that's what 118 is about. They embedded under 118 a vital safeguard, a real vital safeguard, a constitutional shield against the leader who by any means finds their will captive, their autonomy diminished, and their capacity for independent judgment compromised. So the evidence, my lords, we lay before you today presents not just a portrait of a man weakened by time, but an irrefutable case of a man who is under a system of dependence, a system where governance has been replaced by choreography, where presidential authority has been supplanted by unaccountable whispers in the halls of power, and where the demanding duties of the highest office in the land are exercised not by the elected leader, but by a cabinet of shadow proxies. We are here today to ask this honorable instance to activate that constitutional shield. That's what we ask you to do. Activate this constitutional shield. If you do that, you would affirm that law has a meaning. If you do that, you will declare to the Cameroonian people that they deserve a leader whose will is their own. whose mind is clear, and whose authority is exercised freely and independently, not one who is, in effect, the first subject of his own dependence.